he made a video on a subject that I think about quite a lot, and that's the 3 types of gun guys that I really don't care for. I interact with a bunch of gun guys a lot, and I have to say, some of us are quite annoying. And it mostly has to do with the fact that, like, one group doesn't like the other. I kind of like everything. I mean, like you've seen on this channel, I show revolvers, I show semi-autos, I show, you know, fucking derringers when it comes to handguns. I'll show assault rifles. I'll show hunting rifles. I don't care. If it's guns, I'm into it. But the first type of gun guy I really don't like is the FUD. FUD is an Elmer FUD. These are the hunting types that are predominant in the NRA. Excuse me. I'm starting to get like a cold like shit. Anyway, they're predominant in the NRA and such organizations, and they are vital to keeping our gun rights, but at the same time they are complete idiots, because these are the gun guys that can be talked into, well, you don't need an AR-15. I find them considerably annoying. Now, at the same time, the other group I really don't like is the tactical crowd. And this is the crowd that would look at these 2 guns on the table, my absolute 2 favorite guns, and would go, well, those are stupid. Why are they stupid? I'm going to tell you why they're stupid. Well, this AR-15 is an old piece of shit, and it has a short barrel, and it doesn't matter if you think it's cool. It's not the right gun. And that AK is an underfolder, therefore it's useless. Those guys annoy the piss out of me. They are worse than the FUDs ever could be. Because in many ways, at least they get, like, you know, you need to own any kind of gun you'd ever want to own. But what they don't get is people own guns for reasons other than self-defense. Now, you will hear me say, you know, when it comes to the subject of buying a handgun, I have a video that I'll probably post just before this video. That's going to be a conversation about buying a handgun. And in that conversation, I immediately go, no revolvers, no 380s, no derringers. I'm not saying you shouldn't own those. I'm not even saying they're good defensive firearms or not. I'm just saying they are not the best. And if you're looking for a defensive handgun, you should steer away from those. But in no way would I say that you were stupid for buying one. Okay? These guys, if they saw you buy a Smith & Wesson, you know, K-frame revolver, their only response would be that you're an idiot. Okay? Because there's no reason to own that gun, according to them. Because everything has to be martial and everything has to be tactical, and if it's not, you know, to kill a motherfucker, then there's no point to it. I disagree. I think there is a whole bunch of gun collectors. I think there's a whole bunch of blinking stuff. There's a whole bunch of just shooting for fun guns. Not to mention hunting and all the rest of that shit too. Just in my opinion, there's a whole world of guns that exists outside of shooting people in the fucking face or whatever it is that they like to do. Now, I do like defensive guns. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of content devoted to guns for self-defense and that sort of shit. Big believer in that. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about that, but it's all these guys talk about. And if you want to know the kind of guys I'm talking about, go look at fucking below James Yeager's channel. There will be a list of comments. Pick anyone making those comments who makes videos. I guarantee you'll run into one of these guys. And their whole mentality is, you know, if it doesn't kill something that has 2 legs, it's fucking useless. That annoys the piss out of me. And number 3. Number 3, I would have to say, is the gun-owning liberal or gun-owning rich person, depending on how you want to look at this, but it's a person who is just vehemently anti-gun. Just they do not want anyone to have guns, or they are liberal and associate themselves with people who are vehemently anti-gun, but yet they themselves own guns. Because they need protection You do not. They need guns to protect them from you. I find this mentality super annoying. And believe it or not, there's a good number of these people. You might say, well, Yankee Marshall's that way. Yankee Marshall isn't that way. Yankee Marshall is, well, he's kind of like me. I am very liberal on a lot of shit. I do not associate with liberals because they're fucking idiots. Okay? Plain and simple. Do I believe in a lot of the shit that pro-gun people believe? Yes. But do I believe in a lot of the shit that conservative people believe? No. I am very socially liberal, believe it or not, on most topics, actually. I just, when it comes to guns, I happen to lean very, very conservative, because I think anyone who's trying to take guns away from you is basically, in either the short or long term, they are trying to rule over you, subjugate you, or kill you. One or the other. And these people just feed into that. Well, I want to be able to defend myself and my family, but I don't want anyone else to use those guns against me. Big bunch of fucking crap. That's all that is. Anyway, that's probably the most annoying one. On the scale of 1 to 10, the FUDs are like a 10, and the gun-owning liberals are like a 1. Like I said, I'm not talking about like myself and Yankee Marshall, who, are super pro-gun and pro a lot of stuff, but yet are pro, a lot of liberal ideas too. That's kind of different. Okay, and I'm not doing a full job of explaining this, but there's a difference between basically being pro-freedom, pro-everything, and being only pro-guns when they're in your hands, and then negative everything else anyone would ever want to do, or against everything else. I hope I kind of made that a clear difference there, because like gay marriage, abortion, all this shit, I have no fucking horse in that race. But I don't think you should be able to tell me that I cannot own a gun. So I don't think I should be able to tell you that you cannot, marry your fucking gay lover, or fucking get a baby aborted, do whatever it is you want to do. It is not, my morals that the basis of law is built on. Okay, it shouldn't be. I think pretty much everyone should be able to do whatever they want, as long as it doesn't affect anyone else. And on those particular subjects, it does not affect you. Anyway, so those are my 3. I'm sorry for the little political rant there, but I wanted to make that a big distinction, because some people may think I'm talking about them, and I'm not. I'm in particular talking about guys who are anti-freedom, but yet they want to own guns. That's just wrong to me. So, go watch jarhead6's video. It's very interesting. Be sure to watch any other videos he has. He makes a lot of good content. I found him about a month or 2 ago, and he's kind of been watching my videos. I've been watching his videos, I guess, and he is blaming me for now wanting an M&P9, and I'm blaming him for buying the M&P9 in the first place. So there's that. Go check him out. He's a pretty cool dude. I'll see you guys later. Be sure to like, thumbs up, subscribe, and do any of that other bullshit that you feel that you need to do. I'll see you guys later.